Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. There's been a lot of talk in the Call of Duty community on CDL pros versus Warzone pros and essentially who is better. This is my take on the situation. All I'm going to say is comment down below. Let me know if you agree with me and disagree with me. And if you do, why? If you do enjoy this, drop a like, share it with a friend, sub, ring the bell. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. There has been a lot of talk about CDL versus Warzone. I figured I would chime in here because I'm basically a grandfather in this space. I know a lot of the COD pros, the OG Call of Duty pros, right? I used to, I've been playing Black Ops 2 for like 10 years, right? And then I've also been playing Warzone. Okay, so if you don't know, let me kind of fill you in a little bit. There is a legitimate thing going on in the community, in the Call of Duty community, where Warzone streamers and players are talking to CDL pros, and I'm just gonna say who I've really seen talk about it a lot. Aiden, love Aiden, bro, right? Aiden has basically, just the other day, he's making tweets saying that Warzone pros are better than COD pros. And so Aiden made that tweet, and then I think I've seen Repulse talk about it a little bit. Basically, what happened last night was there was a 1v1, and it was Biffle D Complexity against Methods, right? Who I'm playing in the World Series of Warzone with. And Biffle beat Methods. Okay. And then Aiden played, who did Aiden play against? I think Aiden played, it was Zuma, right? Okay. So I think Aiden, I think I saw him beat Zuma, I think, or was it Sib? It might've been Sib. And I think Aiden beat them, right? Aiden beat both of them. Is that correct? I want to make sure I got all my, I'm gonna say what I think about this whole thing in a second, but it was I think Aiden also beat Zuma and then Sib.
One eternity later.
Oh, Zuma beat Aiden. Okay, so so this is good. You guys are informing me. So Zuma beat Aiden and Aiden beat Sib. Okay. There's been this little drama in the COD community where people are legitimately going back and forth on who's better, CDL pros or Warzone pros. A couple things. One, there are people that are very good at Warzone, but I don't know if you can use the word, do you use the word Warzone pro? I've been thinking a lot about that lately because obviously you have CDL and that whole tournament and that whole industry, right? And there's people that play there. We have tournaments, but I don't know if there are pro Warzone players, right? So I don't know if that's actually a thing. There's people that are extremely good at Warzone and just little demons, and on top of that earn money off of it. Absolutely. But I guess, is that what you use the word pro as? Because if that's the case, I think I'm technically a Warzone professional because I have made money in Warzone. Does that make me a Warzone professional? And that's why I'm I don't think that that's a real term because I don't consider myself a Warzone professional. Doc says Wordle, it's Chief. You're a fucking idiot. Doc, I'm on a thing right now, bro. I'm on a thing, right? It's fucking Chief. Are you stupid? Holy shit, dude. This fucking guy literally making me stop my fucking tangent here so I can show him that he's fucking stupid. Okay, anywho. So, sorry, guys. Doc's trying. I'm on a little tangent right now, and he's like, dude, you know what I mean? Okay, so. All right, listen. Tim, you're an eating professional. Thanks, guys. Okay. So I'm trying to get to this point here, okay? There are people, like I said, arguing about CDL versus Warzone pros. First thing I would say is I don't know 100% if we can say that there are Warzone professionals because I have earned money in competitive Warzone, right? So does that, I don't consider myself a Warzone pro, but if that's the bottom line, then it's who else could be a Warzone professional? That's why I'm I don't think that you can really say that. Another thing I'll say, there would be no Warzone and no competitive Warzone scene without the groundwork that was laid for Call of Duty professional players years and years ago. And I personally think there needs to be a little level of respect for the competitive Call of Duty community that has been around way longer than Warzone has. I'm talking when I was 22 years old, right? I was watching competitive Call of Duty, and that really laid the groundwork for now where we are today in Warzone. So I think there's a little bit of respect that should be earned or deserved for competitive Call of Duty players. So Tim, like 22 years ago, yeah, man. I see people making these tweets and talking shit. And at the end of the day, there are some very good Warzone players. Extremely good Warzone players, man. And there's also extremely good Call of Duty CDL pros. One thing that I got to give a point to the CDL on and CDL pros, this man's Scumpy. I have, you know, I feel like no one, you know, I've seen a lot of people going back and forth talking about it, but at the end of the day, this guy Scum, who is like the godfather of competitive Call of Duty, and he's playing with me and Methods in the World Series of Warzone this year, came off of not playing Warzone, hopped in and won the $100,000 solo thing. So, I mean, that in itself, it's like Scumpy came into a Warzone tournament and won. So it's like you have to give some level of credit to CDL there because there are extremely good Warzone players. There's also extremely good and obviously CDL professional players. For one, and I'm just going to say this flat out, I think this is fucking stupid that we, the Call of Duty community, are, well, it's, maybe people are just fucking bored and we're just waiting for Modern Warfare 2. But we're literally so fucking bored that we're like, the Warzone community is better than the CDL community. Like, fucking stupid is that? The same level of caliber players, right? And in practices, in matches, in scrims. And I mean, shout out my boy Swag, bro. We're playing fucking bots. We're playing bots. And I've earned money from kill races, killing bots. You know what I mean? Like we're doing these kill races, and I'm shitting on Johnny John, who's sitting on a 55-inch television, right? The CDL guys are all playing against each other at the end of the day. You know what I mean? If someone made me choose, right, who's better, Warzone professionals or Call of Duty professionals, right? CDL pros. I'm picking CDL. If like I have to pick one, and I use Scump as the example again of someone that is just at their core good at Call of Duty, because that's what the fucking core of Warzone is Call of Duty. These CDL guys have been doing this for so long and been playing Call of Duty a hell of a lot longer than a lot of the Warzone guys have. Bro, obviously, like, if I had to pick one, I'm going to say, well, I would like to think that if you get 10 Warzone professionals lined up against 10 CDL professionals, the CDL is going to win, man. And listen, bro, Biffle obviously is my boy. All right, Complexity Biffle. And I would have D's back in a bar fight. I would. And he's a fucking demon. All right. And there are very good Warzone players. Like Aiden. Aiden is any game that dude plays, he's great. He's unfucking real, man. You know what I mean? If we're speaking generally about the Warzone community as a whole with Warzone pros and the CDL community as a whole, CDL is going to beat Warzone. I would be floored. I would literally be flabbergasted if in an actual tournament setting, Warzone beats out CDL. Someone just donoed and said, I think the whole idea behind it is that Warzone pros could go into CDL and be more successful than CDL pros going into Warzone. Is that really it? That fucking statement is wrong. I'm going to read this one more time. Warzone pros could go to CDL and be more successful than CDL pros going to Warzone. If that is the argument people are making, it's the fucking opposite. That is not it, bro. Homie, guys, The core of Warzone is Call of Duty. That's what it fucking is, bro. It's COD. Oh my God, bro. If that's what's getting argued, I'm 100% CDL. 1,000,000%. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. These CDL guys are playing against other players of that caliber daily after day. And I'm sure there'd be a couple Warzone guys that could get used to it and probably do okay in it. But at the end of the day, man, we play Warzone, even in kill races and shit, we're playing fucking bots, man. We're playing bots, not pros. That's period. The bottom line is the CDL and competitive Call of Duty professional players in general is the base. It is the base for what we have now in Warzone. And it's been that way for 10 plus years. Okay. We're trying to say that we can compete, but dude, we don't even have a ranked playlist in Warzone. How the fuck do we know what that even looks like? You know what I'm saying?